I wanted to give you guys a little scoop on something. When I woke up, I was shown in a vision how time worked. And it's not like we think it works. First off, let me start off by saying this is one of the few times that I was not on drugs. This is one of the very, very, very few true third eye experiences I've had that have not been influenced by drugs in any way, shape, or form. There was not even marijuana involved in this. I was out of weed, couldn't get any. I was living in Queens at the time. So I laid down on my bed. I had been traveling. I laid down on my bed and I took some deep breaths. And I kind of just started to relax. And I think what happened was I came out of my body, okay, into this omnipresent state where I could see and experience everything simultaneously. I have no fucking clue how this happened. I really have no idea. It doesn't even make sense to me. It's the craziest shit that I've ever heard. Because normally, like, you know, on mushrooms and shit, I see some prophetic shit. Like, on acid, I've always been down with the Brizown. I don't even know what that means, but on this experience, it was unlike anything else I've ever seen. It was like I was there. Strange as shit. Anyway, so I was shown how time works. I say shown because I didn't see this myself. I was like taken to this place. All I did was lay down and just let my body relax. I had no intention. I wasn't looking or seeking. I was just at peace. It's very rare that I'm actually calm and just laying. That being said, what I was shown dictated that time actually doesn't work in a linear sense. Instead of moving from A to C, what I was shown, and you be the judge, is that time moves from two vibrations, and in between those. And the two vibrations is love, that's unconditional truth, or divine love, or whatever you want to call it. It's truth, is love. But the other vibration is fear, which is a slow, low wave, almost like a serpent, right? Like a sine wave, like a serpent. Like the serpent in the garden, a very low, slow wave. You know? Okay. So, fear is down fucking here, and love rises above every time. Okay? So these two vibrations make up what we experience as time, which is, I guess time is change. We base time on the change that we experience, right? Things change over time. It's always a new now, but it's always the same now. It's only one now, but it's constantly changing. So we move through this time, which isn't A to C, it's love to fear, or fear to love. We actually move from love to fear. Love is our natural state. Unconditional love is our natural state. We're programmed to hate, but our natural state is unconditional love, which is a vibration unlike the sine wave, which is low and slow. The vibration of love is so fast that it appears to stand still. Okay? Like a tire spinning really fast. It's one constant flow of energy, you understand? And it's so fast and so radiant that it holds still. It's funny, I think I have a lisp. Do I have a lisp? I think I might have a fucking lisp. Where does that come from? I think when I get really stoned, I can't talk right. I do feel kind of like, ah. Anyway, so when you're super happy, when you're in the flow of unconditional love, shit moves really, really, really fast, right? Like, damn, where'd time go? Like, except when you're having sex, then time moves slow. Then it's like, oh my God, I gotta hold my nut even longer. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, yeah, that's really a thing for me. Like sometimes I just wanna, I don't know how you couldn't want to do that if you were a boy. We're like programmed in a bunch of bad ways. We're like real fucked up as a whole culture. It's so bad. It's like, where do you even start with this shit? Like, I just start with love. Just finish with love, start with love, and just let the universe figure this shit out. So when you're moving in fear vibration through time, which is the vibrations of love and fear combined, and everything else that we experience is those. Everything is love and fear. Fear is low, slow sine wave. Love is moving so fast that it appears to stand still. I don't care if there's typos in this. You guys already know that. Typos from my mouth to the phone. Anyway, when you're doing shit you don't want to do, when you're in the vibration of fear, all right, time moves really slow. Think of your last test in class, right? It was like, oh my, or your last lecture that you hated, or I don't know what it is people do these days in society, but like the job that you work at, or whatever the fuck it is. You know, it's just food for thought, but I don't think we should be doing that stuff. I think you should follow what you love, and you should stay with that, and stay with that. And you should suffer for a little while, but if you're really doing what you love, you're never going to end up in that shit. Anyway, time moves really slow when you're in fear. Time moves really fast when you're in love, right? And I was shown that everything was going on all at once, and it was this torus field grid of like networked points, and this grid was time, but the grid was connected to every other grid just like it. So there were infinite torus portals, and you in the present now had the right to choose with free will any portal that you so choose, right? And that's amazing. So we move through time based on love and fear, right? Fear is low, time is high. When you're doing something in love, it's fast. When you're doing something in fear, it's slow. And there's infinite realities going on right fucking now. But what shapes this reality? Oh, I'll tell you, friend. Yo, our consciousness shapes the reality. That's a real thing, okay? The double slit test, it proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that conscious observation impacts the manifestation of light in front of you. Yeah. Read the test results. Double slit test. Fascinating. So you have infinite realities to experience, and your conscious vibration manifests externally in the form of light or matter, which matter is condensed light slowed by a vibration. It's a lot of fucking information. I need to start doing scripts. I get so distracted. I'm like, ooh, butterfly. Ah, ooh, another butterfly. It's a lot. So yeah, so the point is that you have like this ability to consciously manifest the reality that you want. Yeah. This is called the law of attraction. This is true. If you do what you love, right, you're in divine alignment. You're operating to the full capacity of your divine blueprint. So you're doing what you were meant to do. And things are going fast because you're doing so fucking good. And you'll notice that when you're doing good and acting under the vibration of unconditional love, everything will come to you. And it's not going to seem like work. It's going to seem like exactly what you want to be doing. Because you're operating under that vibration of love, which under the law of attraction would dictate that you're going to get what you are. You don't get what you want. You will never get what you want unless you are that thing first. Energetically, you have to be a match in here to experience anything out here. Now, that's not to say that you're not going to suffer if you're love. Your perception is going to be pointed in the direction of, oh, I'm observing suffering. But that's how you're viewing it, subjective. Rise above that and just be like, you're being shown an experience. You're being shown so you can learn. There's an advantage to everything. You have to spin it so that you're sending out gratitude. Gratitude instead of fear. Fear, like fear of lack and loss and all this shit, that's not good. Because it brings lack of that shit into your life. Energetically, that you become a match from here to out here. This is called the law of, what is this called? As above, so below, as within, so without. I can't believe I'm forgetting this. Love. Wow. I actually don't know. It's in the Kabbalion, by the way, and you can Google Kabbalion PDF, and you can actually find this PDF file for free and download it. And this has the laws of our universe. I believe there's 7 Kemetic prophecies. 7 Kemetic principles. Hermetic. Shit, man. I haven't been smoking a lot of weed, and I smoked today, and you know, I freestyle all this shit. I don't have fucking notes somewhere. I got a computer screen that's in front of me with a bunch of Spotify on it. and some like, this is nerd with a bunch of like black dudes with their eyes blotted out. It's weird. Anyway, maybe it's censorship. Maybe they can't see. They don't see color. They see the color black. They're bandits. I don't fucking know. Anyway, side note. You have the ability to experience everything that you've ever wanted to experience, but you'd have to be operating under the principle that you're going to get what you are and not what you want. Desires and this I want, I need bullshit brings lack of that shit into your reality. So, I'm abundant in every way is what you say when you wake up. I fear nothing. Actually, you don't even want to say I fear nothing. You want to say I'm protected, loved, and safe. Because when you say I fear, you're bringing that into your reality. And I don't fear. So actually, that's not even a thing. That's some basic human bullshit. What you should be saying is I'm abundant in every way and I'm loved, safe, and protected. Loved, safe, and protected. Okay? And then just show gratitude. Like, I'm gratitude for YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and social media. I'm grateful for the ability to help the universe. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for whatever it is you want to be grateful for. You could throw that shit in there. You know, I'm grateful for people in the Middle East that are good people. I'm grateful for people in fucking Russia that are good people. I'm grateful for people in Iran and fucking North Korea that are good people. I'm grateful for all the good people. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It's just I'm grateful for you. Because you're like a little reflection of me. And it doesn't mean I'm always going to like you. It just means I'm going to be grateful that you're here to display your weirdness, just like I'm here to display my weirdness. And what we should all be doing is promoting like growth inside of each other. And you know, how you want to go about doing that is up to you. But you know, you want to build people up. You don't want to tear people down. Whenever I see conscious pages tearing people down, I'm like, I don't want anything to do with that. Now that flip-flops from minute to minute because I'm a Gemini and everything is subjective to change. Because we base our experience in time on change of our reality. It's a matrix. It's like a computer simulation. You're really just a ball of light that's in your third eye piloting this avatar, trying to keep track of this shit. It's a fucking mess because your cells on a cellular level are fucked up. But your brain is super on point if it's operating under the rule of your heart. And that's when you start to manifest the things that you want to your life. When you're displaying gratitude and making these affirmations, you're manifesting things. Like, you could start a manifestation book and just write all this shit down. You could. It'd be fucking dope. And you should. Because manifesting abundance isn't that hard if you're just abundant. Like, just be it. Like, I'm abundant. I feel good. Like, I'm grateful for all the shit that I get to share. I'm so grateful for all the information that I get to share with the Instagram crowd. Like, nothing makes me more honored to be a fucking human. Like, I really feel like I'm, like, totally fucking... I'm in my flow. That's all I want to do. I just want to help people. It's the most rewarding thing. I've never felt anything like it. That being said, I've spoken enough on this. You get what you are, not what you want, which is great because it prevents assholes from getting good things. Don't worry, karma comes to the Rothschilds too. So, this is Hape. This is shamanic tobacco from a tribe in Brazil. And this is for you guys. Thank you. I love you. Everything responds to the vibration of your speech. Negative self-talk, it's a no-no. Doesn't help anybody. You're abundant in every way. I love you.